Hi guys, I am back again. Today I'm going to talk about nepotism. Nepotism. Now, I'm Mahesh Gulani, and this is one subject which is talked about all around the world, but more in India and China. Because in India and China, nepotism is something which is very common and also not considered bad. It's like it's your right, birthright. But in Europe or America, this is considered as wrong. Because what happens is Americans and the Europeans think if we allow nepotism to progress, if we allow that to happen, then there won't be evolution, there won't be growth, we won't be growing much. Like, for example, if today father does some business and he's running a factory of garment goods. Now he does this for 30 years and his son comes in. Now he's a young man of 2022, learns little ropes and continues the father's business. Father is there always and telling him, don't do this because this will result in bad thing. And then what happens is he doesn't bring in changes. But if someone new comes in, brings in more latest updates and is trying to be different in clothes itself. So therefore, it should be encouraged. Now, nepotism is good in places where if you are in a place like acting or an artist, you're a painter, a sketch drawer, something like that, or a doctor also. Now, what happens is there, because you've been born and brought up in that atmosphere, you have that advantage. You know the ropes of the trade, and therefore, for you to come in and start, it's not new. You've known it from the age of 4 5. You've seen it, so therefore you grow. You start doing better. But those are little areas. Normally, nepotism in India and China is where, in say films like Bollywood, you allow your child to come in. Now your child may be good, may not good be good. There are certain areas where you have to have special skills, some special traits to prove to the audience, to the world, and there you are just forced. Your child is forced on the public, the general public. There is where it falters, and there it doesn't help the country to grow because in India and China, when nepotism is in very large numbers, uh, so therefore the growth to be latest, to be updated, is not there much. That's why one looks at the Western countries like America and Europe, because there is where you see the latest coming up. Well, it's not a rule. There are things that come up from Japan, China, and Vietnam and other places, but that's very few and far between. But generally, in every sphere, it is more Europe and America which is showing the way. So I would think nepotism in India and China should now be taken as in bad taste. It is not welcome. Like other things where people fight for justice and against the country's policies, political leaders' policies, similarly, nepotism now should be discussed, fought, and completely eradicated. You have to prove to be good. You can be a son of a person who's great, who's doing well, but you have to prove it to be good. It's just because your father is there and he's promoting and he's financing. No, not allowed. So therefore, in the end, I would say nepotism to a certain extent, say 20% is good, not all the way. 20% because there are times, there are exceptions where the son and the daughter, having seen it from childhood, do better. So, with that, doing better, all you folks, please do better whichever area you are, and automatically nepotism will go. With that, this is Mahesh Gulani signing off. See you. Always be happy and Try not to do what your father does. Try to do something different, adventurous, new, and experiment. India will progress just that way. Bye. Jai Hind.